Alright, today I'm going to cover the FX Boss trigger group. I'm going to describe you each screws and how to operate it. Alright, first thing is how this trigger is set right now. To get the actual feel of the trigger, it has to be cocked. Alright. This is your first stage on mine. This is about 2 ounces and that's 6 ounces. Alright. Alright, to adjust the length of your first stage, this screw here can be adjusted. Alright, if you want to see this travel here, that's my first stage. If you want to shorten it, you want to screw the screw down clockwise. Here's my, I'll show you here. And right there, there's no first stage. So if you want just a second stage, you know, that's how you do it. But if you like a little travel on your trigger before you get the second stage, you know, I like it like that. And most guys prefer this setup. Alright. Then your second stage spring pull. Alright, how much spring tension you have on your second stage. Alright, see how quickly it turns back. You could minimize, you could make it lighter by adjusting it, I think counterclockwise, let's say. See, it doesn't reset if you go counterclockwise on it. Alright, I'll turn it back in. See how it springs back? Now, you gotta adjust this to view your target and pull your trigger to get the actual feeling of it the way you want it set. Alright, also there's 3 holes here. You know, stock, I mean the OEM setting, this set screw is on this one. You could fine-tune your travel or how it feels, how it goes off, by removing the set screw and placing it to another hole. And this one, closest to the first stage travel, this furthest one forward, I like that one better than the back one. Alright, it just feels better. It's easier to adjust if you put the screw in a forward one. Alright, that's one adjustment. Alright, next one we're going to cover how to adjust next video to say cut the spring, make it lighter, so your pull will be lighter, and adjust the safety screw and some little minor adjustment, how to take the guts out on our next video, because this is going to take a little too long. Alright, this is the FX Boss. This section of the video I'm going to describe how to remove this trigger blade upper portion, because there's a set screw inside. You can still fine-tune it. Alright, the whole thing holding this rocker, the blade in here, is this little pin here. You just have to push it out. And be careful, lose this pin. Okay, that's the pin. Then so, alright, this this adjustment screw here that I told you, the first one that goes in there, the best adjustment. Underneath here, I don't know if you can see, but I should tilt this on. I gotta refocus, redo everything. Bear with me. Alright. This screw here, yeah, it has a little minor adjustment at this plate here. You could fine tune the second stage how it goes off. If you can't, actually fine tuning it how it goes off, is just more adjustment. Alright, if you adjust too much up or down, the shear is not going to engage. It's just another fine tuning screw here that goes onto the main rocker assembly where the shears engage. Alright, you don't need to remove this. I'll show you another way. Alright, when that's removed, I'll show you how to remove the whole thing. You can see the video here. It's removing these two screws here. Alright, when that's removed, you could easily pull it out. Alright, here's a little set screw. You could adjust it to make contact with this rocker here or the shear, get more adjustment. Alright, when you've done all your trigger adjustment the way you like it, you have to recheck your safety. Alright, this rocker here, when it goes off, alright, when it's cocked, the trigger blade pushes on this piece here and goes off. Alright, to adjust it, this stop here has to go underneath it. Alright, so it doesn't go off on you. It's on safe mode. See, like this, it won't go off. But if you don't want no play to indicate the safety is on, you could back this out like I'm gonna do here. Back it out. You can only back out so much because it'll back out of the bushing. Yeah, you minimize the play so you'll know it's on the safety. Alright. It's going to feel a little different because when the other plate's on, I think it's going to be, you have to readjust it because that plate sits on this and presses it down, so I don't know actual clearance. You just adjust a little bit at a time, just check it later. Alright, if you want to change the spring to a lighter one, just like I did on this one, I changed the spring. It's loosen the screw. It's really short threaded and the whole piece comes off. View it this way. Let me uncock it here. When it's removed, you can see the spring here, the spring return to reset, but it also add weight to your pull. So you want to change it to a lighter spring so it will reset and make the pull lighter on the second stage. There's the spring. Alright. And here is the actual shear. When it's cocked, it's going to hold the upper shear, holding the hammer and the spring when it's cocked. Alright, to put this back, you got to make sure A spring is on this little screw here. It's kind of hard to do when I'm you don't really tighten hard on this, I mean a lot of torque on this piece. And that's it. So we just put it back the rest. Alright. That. And lightly tighten it down. Don't over torque these little screws, they strip easy. Alright. When you put those in the back, right, you gotta watch out with this pin. One is slightly tapered, so it goes in there easy. Alright, to test it out, I need more second stage, first stage treble. I mean, not that one, this one here. We know when you have it perfectly set, when you take it apart, sometimes you need to readjust it again. See my spring tension? I get it really light now. Alright, I think that's how I like it to be tested. Final test is trying to put it on safety. See if it cocks and doesn't fire. Alright, you could adjust that screw by taking it all apart again, adjust that screw if you don't want to remove this slack. But you know it's going to require more than 6 ounces. You know you're on safety. You know it's unsafe. Alright, that's how you adjust, basic adjustment on the FX Boss. We'll catch you next video.